Do you remember that video on YouTube of Yogi Bear where Boo Boo assassinates him?
Oh yeah. What about it?
I was just thinking about it. I was like, occasionally I'll think of a video. I'm like, what's a video that I haven't thought about in a decade? And then I'll be like, oh yeah, this one. And then I'll look it up and I'm like, there it is.
Nice.
And that Yogi Bear one was one that I searched up last night.
Say that again, you cut out.
I said that Yogi Bear one was one that I looked up last night.
Nice.
So what's up, Stuart?
Nothing much. I think I was kind of like a loser this whole week. Just spoiled. Maybe not spoiled, it was grumpy, I guess. Had like higher ups coming, and because I used to be a manager at Royal Farms, my inner manager came out and was like, I'm not looking forward to this at all. Lo and behold, they weren't for us. They were here for the clean room. We got a new clean room installed, so they were here for like the ribbon cutting.
Mm-hmm.
And when I mean like higher ups, I mean like the head honchos of the of the company themselves came. So yeah.
Gotcha.
What I'm trying to do right now, you can cut this out in segments, is I didn't even look this up if I can do this all at once, but I want to try to get a few of Margaret's ranks up, because if you have the money and if you have the personas, you can just get this easy.
All right. Do you want me to cut you saying that out, or?
Uh, you decide, I guess.
Okay.
So the first requirement, it wants me to do an Ippon Datara with Sukaja, and on the guide it says fuse Angel with Sarvista. And lovely.
So that's mainly what you wanted to work on today, is just getting that social link up.
Yeah, which is fan-fucking-tastic. I don't have... I don't have Angel at level 6, so... we might have to cut this out. Unless...
I mean, we've had episodes of grinding. We mainly cut that out near the beginning of the series. I think there were literally grinding episodes.
I'm not going back to grinding. Hold on, Ippon. Because the guide has like one specific thing, but you can do like a lot of different ways to fuse, so...
I've just been playing this Sonic mobile game. That's like a Sonic Forces mobile game, and it's more fun than the actual game. Sonic Forces.
Isn't it like a temple run thing, or?
It is like a temple run thing, but honestly, I think it is a lot more enjoyable than any of the... Because I've played a bunch of the temple run games, and I think most of them are boring. This one, it's kind of like a race against people. There's a lot of things that you can do to fuck other people up. You're racing real people, and they just... My favorite thing about it, though, is they just put a shitload of characters in it, and some of them are really fucking weird.
They're real-ass people playing it?
Yeah. You're playing against real people. They do the whole seasons thing where it's like now they're on season 35 and there's a rankings board.
Now there's who?
There's a rankings board so you can see how like where you're on in the rankings. But they put some weird fucking characters in. You know the owl mom from the movie?
Yeah.
She's a playable character.
What? Okay.
Both like the Sonic movie, Sonic's the playable character. They have like pretty much every villain in the series in there.
Wow.
You can play as fucking Big the Cat and have him run as fast as Sonic. It's great.
God damn. I might actually get that.
Yeah. I think it's a fun game. It's kind of a time waster. It's not anything too special, and there is like a lot of trying to get you to pay to get stuff, but I haven't spent a single cent on it, and I've had fun with it. But unlocking characters starts off as a quick process, and it becomes an incredibly slow process.
I got you. It's kind of... I guess it reminds me of I think it's called like Sonic Dash, where it's also a temple run looking game, but I think that's been going on for 10 years, I want to say.
A lot of them are just different costume changes. Like there's a weird fucking vampire shadow for some reason.
Interesting.
They have you know the OVA?
Yeah.
The Sonic movie OVA. They have Knuckles like in that costume.
Oh, interesting.
They have Big the Cat dressed as Santa Claus.
Oh my god.
It's fucking weird, but I love it. Uh, they just added Tikal as a character. They just added fucking Eggman as a character. It took them forever to put him in, but it's so like it takes for fucking ever to unlock characters. Like Chaos has been in the game since the start of it, and I still haven't unlocked him just because there's some characters that are such a bitch to unlock.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, I'm just talking about this stupid app right now.
No, you're good. Like, I was gonna mention with Sonic Dash, I think for the longest time, you were only on Splat. I want to say it's like Seaside Hill, yeah, not Splash Hill. And it was just the Seaside Hill theme, and you could only fight Eggman, and I want to say his name was Zaz?
Oh yeah, it is Zaz because I'm looking at him because he's unlockable in this game. Yeah, I played that game too. Actually, you could unlock if you had an Android phone. You could unlock the fucking Android mascot. It was funny.
That is cool. Okay, so I just got that done, like the first one. Now it wants a Matador with Mahama. Best method is fuse Anzu with Barith. Alright.
We've got fucking classic Sonic and Baby Sonic from the movie.
Oh my god. Okay, it wants a fucking Anzu. I should have an Anzu.
I'm gonna give the movie credit for one thing. A lot of people were like kind of rolling their eyes at Baby Sonic. I do think that was probably like written and done before the stupid baby trend. It's like the fucking baby nut.
Yeah, and I'm gonna fucking shit my own self right now. It needs to be at level 19, and I'm not fucking doing that. You know, maybe this would have been better. Maybe this would have been better if I was inside the TV world doing this.
Do you need to get Margaret up? Like, is that something that you're hardest at on?
That was one of the things I was planning on doing. So you can.
I'm here for the ride, man. Do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. You can
if you have to do tedious stuff this episode, we can just shoot the shit while you do it.
Mm-hmm. Let's go for it.
Those last couple episodes were very fucking story heavy. So.
Yeah, man. Because Marie is also today. She's available. So.
Cool,
I just want to like quickly get some of her stuff done because I realized I'm still missing a few people that need to get their social links started, and I'm just like. Oh, great. My goal is to try to get as much as I can with the social links, but I don't expect to, like, get the, there's some stupid fucking kid that needs help with his homework, who's already, like, a smart person, but his mom's like, you need to get a tutor! But, Mom, I have A's in all my grades! I don't fucking care! You need a tutor! Fuck you! And so you comes in and he's like, oh, I'm a tutor. Oh, I'm smart.
The kid's smarter than you. He, like, starts correcting you.
He calls you a fucking loser.
Do you ever have to have a tutor while you were in school?
Honestly, my mom tried to do that once. I want to say it was either for math or English. It was like, oh, an after-school thing. And all we did was just play some weird fucking... anything that wasn't math or English. I was severely disappointed.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know if I told my mom about it, but, like, we never went back.
Yeah. I had, like, a few at-home tutors. One was when I actually, like, spent a few summers with my grandma.
Yeah.
You may even remember me talking about that, because I was talking to you guys while I would stay over there sometimes. But I had a tutor over there who was just someone who lived across the street, and he was an interest. He was a pretty good tutor. He was a fairly interesting human being, too, so I didn't mind talking to him. And then I had a math tutor who was a nice guy, but oh my god, I could barely fucking stay awake. Like, we were in my own house, and I could barely fucking stay awake listening to him.
Damn.
It was just the most boring shit ever.
You know what, I actually did have I guess my college math teacher tutored me once for one of the sessions, like after class, and I still didn't understand it. Or at least I thought I understood it, but apparently I didn't, and then I failed the class, and then I never went back.
I had to take a math class in college, and I was doing really. I did have a hard time with it, but I did genuinely try.
I did too.
And I feel, yeah, I know. Like, I'm not saying that you didn't. It was genuinely like working my ass off to pass it, and I did pass it. I would say the professor gave me a little bit of leeway, and it was mainly just because I was one of the only people in the class that took it seriously. There were legit people having conversations while he was trying to lecture.
God, I fucking hate
People,
when
the,
that
stu- the,
happens.
the students in that class were fucking assholes. I didn't like a single one of them. And I am not a hard person to get along with, but they would play shit on their phone in the middle of class like they did not care, and they were not afraid to let people in that class know they didn't care.
For some
It's
reason,
like, why are you paying for this class then, you fucking dipshit?
God damn. For some reason,
It's not like high school, you're forced to be there.
for
Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. For some reason, in middle school, they decided it was a great idea to bump me with like the worst motherfuckers ever. This is why like I hate people. Like I don't get this, and it was mainly
Yeah.
them doing like you know the term like one bad apple spoils the bunch. It was more like half of the basket are bad apples and they spoiled the bunch.
Was it kind of like they wanted you to wear off on them sort of thing, or
What do you mean?
well, like were you put in there as like a good influence, or was it just
It was just let's just put them in this fucking group.
okay?
We don't care. And so like whenever the teachers would finally just had enough and would flip out on us, you know, they would also just point at me or just whatever, or just say like everybody here, and it's like no, it fucking isn't. Fuck you. Ugh. Okay, so hooray! I did Matador. So now,
Yeah.
request number 3: make a Gdon, literally spelled Gdon, with the skill Rampage.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Possible fusions: Chariot, Ares, 28 with Rampage, and a Hierophant of Shiza. Or I could get a Legion and an Ares. Let's see if I have them. This will be funny if I don't, because I will fucking flip out, and then we'll do something else.
I'm looking at the global rankings, and I am number 49,348.
God damn it, Ares.
On
Why
this-
can't
on
you
this Sonic
fucking
app.
be at level 28, you stupid loser? I
My
don't
name
like
is-
you at all.
My username is Wario is dying because I think I made the Google Play account
Good.
around that time.
We're gonna have to go back to Margaret another day. All the possible options are too low level for me.
Oh, gotcha.
It's all good.
My fucking dog is gonna do this again. She is retarded. She is a retarded animal.
Speaking of dogs, request number 3 for the fox is we wish our dog would return. Get the Emma from Fox. You're looking for
All
a
right.
lost dog, straight go to the riverbank. Who do we have?
We have Chris, the retro gamer punk.
It's me.
What's going on, Chris?
Hello, Chris. This is Matthew, Casey's father.
Howdy.
I want you to respond the way that Chris Chan does. You disappoint me every time.
I honestly don't know if I can or not.
So, Chris, how was your day? Tell us about your life story, or else I'm going to be one unhappy gamer.
One ordinary game. Oh, it's some ordinary gamer.
I do
Hey
that
guys,
sometimes.
me and Muthar here.
Muthar?
What's his name again?
Mudahar.
Mudahar. I don't know what the fuck my problem is. I like that guy. I fucked his name up horribly, but I like that guy.
Who?
It's just a guy up a YouTube channel called Some Ordinary Gamer.
Well, I don't
But
think I know his channel, so.
Some mysterious individual.
H3H3 made a video on him.
Yeah, it's because of Mudahar made a video just like shit talking Ethan. I forget what the reason was, and then
He made a video bad mouthing Ethan, and he was blatantly wrong about everything he said.
kind of funny.
I thought Ethan was justified in his response, but at the same time, I actually like Some Ordinary Gamer,
Yeah.
and I don't really like Ethan. But I will say, in that case, Ethan was right. He shouldn't have made that video. He got like basic things wrong that he could have looked up really easily.
Yeah.
But that's his one to Ethan's like many.
All right, we're gonna do some Mary stuff. So
I
Chris,
think we've talked about it on the show before. I used to be a big fan of H3H3. It's just not so much anymore.
funny thing, last week while I was working out, I overheard my sister when she came over listening to the H3 podcast. That was
My
just-
sister's familiar with it too now. My younger sister, and it's weird because that was like my shit, and now it's like I think he might appeal to younger people now.
yeah, and I mean, like, you know, good for them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Ethan. I just don't really like his content. I think it is like a lot of covering YouTube drama
Yeah.
nowadays, though.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the popular thing now.
See ya.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't
mean-
like him.
I mean, I called bitching to you about it, so.
Oh well.
Yeah, me and Chris had a big call about that. Excuse me, Jesus. How you doing, Chris?
I'm tired as fuck. I am in the middle of like 2 goddamn projects.
Nice. I'm so glad that while
I'm
you're
throwing
super
Melvin on
busy,
top of
we
it.
asked you to talk with us.
I mean, it's all good. I literally had like a stress attack today, so today is my break day.
Okay.
All right. You doing good now?
Yeah, it's just, there's like all. God damn, I forgot about this.
Does she turn you on?
Always. I wish she was a romance option.
Absolutely. She would be the choice. I used to
She's
say
the
Teddy
true
was
love
my
of my
choice,
heart.
but then he became a human, and now I'm not interested.
That's the story of like every furry.
All she really does is like give you special items, which you get these. My mouse is literally like circling it right now, but y'all can't see. You get some stuff from chests or when you beat enemies. They're like, hey, you dropped some special items. It's like any other game where it's like, hey, you need materials or I guess this would count as a crafting system, but I don't really fucking care.
A crafting system before a crafting system was a crafting system.
There you go.
Not actually furry, by the way. Just pointing that out there.
Everybody's a furry in some degree.
Mm-hmm. People are very open about it now, so I just wanted to clarify. I don't have an issue with the furries.
I have no clue, like, because like I would be lying if I said that there is absolutely no like characters, because no matter what, there is gonna be some character. It's just I'm not like into Catsuit Mario, so therefore I'm not that level of furry, but
I mean, there's the very, very basic level of furry where it's just like girl with cat ears.
yeah, see,
But-
that's what I mean. Like,
Like,
there's
that's
that kind of
adorable.
bullshit.
And then there's the people like YMS or Julian from Oni Plays that want to fuck a big tiger man.
I mean, it's a big tiger man. At least once. At least once.
My favorite YouTuber is like one of the biggest fucking furries out there.
Oh, thank you. I wouldn't say I'm that big of a furry, but
Oh boy.
I love you, Chris.
thank you. I love you too.
Hey, Donica,
So
what you
I
doing?
didn't know Doug Walker was a giant furry.
Is he?
I think that Doug Walker was confused.
Well, no, Michael said his favorite YouTuber,
Oh, okay.
and
I thought-
at one point you really liked Doug.
My head just kind of immediately shifted to that clip in the wall review where there was like a bunch of furry fetish characters. And this is not our original statement. I'm not the first to say this. I do think that Doug was just genuinely naive to what those characters were.
To be honest with you, I love their animation, but they are very, very gross.
I really liked one or two of the designs, and it's definitely not an easy thing to do. Like every single one of those took effort. I think there was like 2 of them that I actually liked the design of, but most of them I was like, yeah, this. I fucking hate looking at these things.
Yeah.
There
What
was
I really love is that that Doug Walker not only comes into my life for film, but he comes into my life for music, because so many people, whenever you say the wall now around people that like are into music heavily, Doug Walker's name slides in because of how much of a fucking plane crash that was.
Yeah, I mean, it was really. There was someone who just made a video and doing an analysis on that video, and a friend of mine sent it, and I was like, okay, like, how much can you really say about the wall that the wall video that hasn't been said? It's like, yeah, it's obvious that it's bad, and then I watched it, and it was like a fucking amazing video. I don't remember the name of the guy, but I'll link the video I'm talking about in this episode.
I mean, the thing that's great about Doug Walker talking about the wall is that he shows not only he's not good at analyzing film, he shows that he's not good at analyzing music either, because that's kind of the point of what the wall's movie was. You know, like he literally just decided to say fuck it.
I think that Doug actually does have some interesting things to say about film.
Well, most
But
definitely. It's just what I mean by
the
Doug, I meant to say the nostalgia critic, because
yeah.
the character unfortunately kind of holds Doug back
Hmm.
in reality.
I agree with that.
'Cause, I mean,
Only
like-
as an artist, not as a success.
No, definitely not. Like, well, the problem is like one of the common jokes that stopped being funny is that I've noticed it is that every YouTuber used to joke about if something's so bad they need alcohol to get through it.
Oh
And
yeah.
now that joke died because it doesn't fucking make sense.
Doug repeats a lot of jokes. I mean, like you can't do the same. But here's the thing: if it would have, I'm not going to say if it would have ended with To Boldly Flee, it would have been great because honestly, To Boldly Flee is not good.
No, absolutely. not.
I like Kickassia, but definitely in an ironic way. But like, I think Suburban Nights and To Boldly Flee aren't even fun. Ironically, it's just they're too long.
You know, that's something I've been working on and off to talk about how I feel like people are like expecting way too much from Doug Walker's movies.
Yeah,
Because
like here's the thing though,
everyone's-
Kickassia is a pleasant experience because it's just such a stupid idea, but it's like it kind of works. To Boldly Flee, it did not need to be fucking 4 hours long.
No, see, Kickassia and Suburban Nights I enjoy. Suburban Nights is straight up stupid though. I feel like if they just made the villain dumb and didn't try to make him somewhat like serious, you know, or threatening, it would have been way better if he was as dumb as they were. And To Boldly Flee sucks no matter what you say because it's 4 hours of just garbage.
Yeah. What I don't like about Suburban Nights, I think, is it just kind of like with Kickassia, they actually found a really cool place to film. In Suburban Nights, it feels like every fucking high school student what they did. Just go out into the woods and film.
And I mean, to be fair,
And myself included.
I mean, that's what I always hear. And to be honest, yeah, that's kind of what Doug was at the end of the day. He is kind of that idea that anybody could do it, you know? Because I mean, I could get behind a white background and scream at movies.
Yeah, what I have to say though is if it ended with the Scooby-Doo review, I think that a lot more people would look back at what he did more fondly.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like Doug. I haven't watched his video. I
don't hate
refuse to
Doug.
watch. I refuse to watch his Wonder Woman video.
I, for the most part, don't watch any of his new videos, but I don't hate Doug. I mean, I definitely lost respect for Doug, but I don't hate Doug. I think he does genuinely make some good points on film. I think he has something to say. I think that, yeah, I agree. From an artistic standpoint, Nostalgia Critic definitely holds him back. Although it's not even Nostalgia Critic specifically, though. I think it's like his unwillingness to improve. His videos don't look really much better. Like when he came back, maybe the quality went up a little bit from when he was filming behind like the tan wall with a really shitty camera. It has, like, over the last decade, though, it has not improved at all.
See, I'd actually disagree slightly. I don't want to sound dark or like I'm playing this card of being like, oh well, Doug. But once Doug's, I think, mother passed, his content changed, and he took a stance on certain things that did improve his show because he couldn't do the shit he did anymore because he thought about it. Like, I know it's stupid, but him not saying fuck, you know, as much.
Yeah, but that was kind of like something he did for just 1 year.
Oh no, he still cuts back on it today. He doesn't do it as much as he used to.
Okay.
And I give him credit for that because it's easy to just swear and people laugh, you know. So now you got to get more creative.
A lot of what I'm talking about comes down from like a technical perspective, though, because like it's really well said in the video that I'm gonna. The wall video clearly took a lot of effort to make. I mean, that's undeniable. But at the same time, it's just there's not a single shot that works in the entire thing.
And you know, the other problem I have to defend Doug on is how much money do you think this man really makes?
I don't know, but I mean, you can still. There's people who make no money that make stuff that looks much better than what he does. I don't think that's an excuse.
I think it is to a degree because YouTube, you need to be fast to do stuff.
That is
I
very
mean, yeah,
true.
the wall video isn't good. I'm not even gonna lie to you and say that it's good. I see at that point when it comes to money and you going, this isn't turning out, you just scrap it. At that point, you just scrap it. You know, because that's what they should have done instead of doing it. Because the wall means a lot to a lot of people, and also it is kind of a strong movie to a degree. It's weird, but it's a
I think that his video on that was just a big ego trip, and it was a big misstep. But I also don't. I mean, it doesn't make him a bad person. It's just like, yeah, I completely understand why that video got as much critiques as it did. Doug made a video on Danny DeVito recently, and I liked
I've not
that
seen it.
video. I liked that video. I'm not a regular watcher, but that popped up on. I think because I'm not subscribed to him anymore, but on the Explode and Duck Brigade we are still subscribed. And I saw that video. I was like, oh, that looks interesting, and I clicked on it. And it was a well-made video. That's why I'm saying I think he has something to say about film. I just don't. When it comes to him making something himself, like a skit or a music video or a film, I just it feels like there's effort being put in, but there is not enough effort being put in.
Yeah, see, my point is kind of where we can shit on him because we make nothing from YouTube and we don't have deadlines. He does. So, like, I feel like there's a little bit of a difference that me and you don't have, or even some smaller YouTubers don't have, that him and others do.
I don't think that puts him above criticism, though, especially.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, homie, I didn't say he's above criticism.
I think it's fair to give him. I hear where you're coming from. I mean, you're giving him credits. I mean, it's a kind of a nice thing to do, especially of how often he gets shit on nowadays. But
well, it's just like, okay, I sent you a video that Olivia worked on. That took us days, and it's very simple, and it's rough.
Did you
wait? That shit took us days.
Was this recent?
The Venom Space Knight video, yeah.
Oh, you did send me that. I didn't watch that yet.
Yeah, it's the first episode of our new thing.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out right after this.
But it's rough, and it took a lot of work. Hell, actually, I have to give you credit. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have the music and shit in it.
Oh, hey, I you sent this to me, and I looked at it, and like, I didn't know what it was, and I was like, okay, I'll check that out later. I saw it, and I honestly assumed that you sent me a song.
No, I send you songs on Discord. I'll send you there here, but you know.
Okay, I'll definitely check that out after this. I did see that you, so I was just like, okay, I'll check that out later. If I known that was what you guys have been working on, I would have played it immediately.
No, I don't like to do that.
What if like one of
Well, I want to see what you guys got coming. Sorry, Stuart.
What if like the next Nostalgia Critic episode, like he's just reviewing some random movie and then like a joke happens, and then he just gets a huge gallon of gasoline and pours it all over himself, then lights himself on fire, and then the video just ends. It's like in like minute 5 of like 20 hours or whatever of the video, and like he's still burning and screaming, and like nothing else happens.
Then everyone would make videos talking about titled "Why Nostalgia Critic is Good Again."
Exactly.
Right. I'm sorry if I'm being really mean to Nostalgia Critic right now because I don't hate him.
You actually hurt my feelings really badly. I'm very like upset right now.
Like,
but
I don't know the guy personally, but I do know people that do know him personally. I just feel like, because that's the biggest reason why you shouldn't trust me on this shit. So I have a little bit of a bias, but I just understand why the shit he does is what he does. You know?
Mm-hmm. With what I will say with the Nostalgia Critic, though, I think if it would have ended with that Scooby-Doo review, that would have, like, because for when it came, the time it came out, I actually thought it was a really fun idea because it legitimately was mainly treated as a joke when he first started. And then if he wanted to do a video where he was talking about something more seriously, he would just make a separate video out of character. And nowadays, it's kind of like a mix of the both with the Nostalgia Critic character. He'll do videos in character as a Nostalgia Critic and videos out of character, still dressed up like a Nostalgia Critic.
Because people are idiots.
I think that those first, like, when you look at like the first 5 years of it and Kick-Assia, the entire series is about a man-child screaming about movies that he watched when he was a kid.
But isn't that every reviewer?
I love that. That's what I love about it. Is it was it felt so self-aware in the early years of it. It felt like it was genuinely he was playing a character, and I thought it was really funny. and I grew to really like it. And then it came back, and it's kind of like he's still kind of trying to do that, but he's also trying to do something new. I think the only issue that comes from that is like back then it was really easy to say what the nostalgia critic character was. He was just he's an angry man-child asshole.
Well,
and nowadays it's like sometimes he's that, and then sometimes he's a nice person. Weird.
well, the one thing is, as we should pay attention for Nelman in the future, not everybody can handle an asshole for too long.
Yeah, Flanderization too.
Yeah, but the problem, the problem with Nostalgia Critic is not only the fact that the whole internet's changed, so like we could sit here and judge him, but like if we took something back, like hell, let's say we took like Mr. Beast back in time.
Yeah.
He's the only thing I can think of. And we showed them it around the time that Doug was popular, people would not understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like in any way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really I feel like I would not be making fun of him ever if it was just the old stuff. But I also, again, I don't hate him. I think it's nice of you to defend him.
Well, I'm defending him because he literally inspired my show. My show's named Nostalgia Goggles. And my take is, I think that as a guy that does talk about nostalgic shit, we gotta kind of give him credit because we wouldn't have thought of that shit. I mean, he no longer talks about nostalgic shit, and that's where I'm kind of like hands up in the air. But there's only so much you can do, really.
Yeah.
You know?
Talk about the very first silent film. Just an entire like 30 minutes of like the first silent film. It's just and it's just like, hey, the first silent film.
I feel like an asshole for asking this, but what has been happening in the game?
Nothing really.
Michael, how dare you not fucking pay attention to my shit? I
have not been paying attention at all this episode. I'm sorry.
Well, I've been talking to a dog.
You're just building social shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dog.
Yeah, just give up. Just give up, Yosuke. Just give up. No, I'm trying to get.
We all have that thought.
I'm trying to get Fox's social link up. So like, it's this daily one where I have to talk to a dog and do like specific quotes. I missed a day on accident. Oops, fucking sue me or whatever. But
okay, you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
All right, well,
so
Chris, you gotta defend me.
Okay, I'll defend you with this. So I just started playing Persona 2 recently.
Which one? Innocent Sin or Eternal Punishment?
I think Eternal Punishment. I have no fucking clue. The one that came out for the PS2 in America.
Okay, that's
Eternal Punishment.
Yeah, do you play as the boy or the girl?
They don't give you a choice.
That's so I know which one you're playing.
Oh, the girl.
Okay, that's Eternal Punishment.
Look, homie, I have not played Persona 2. I have not played Persona 2. I barely even started it. Like, I just got like the card. I'm literally at the beginning, and I probably have to restart it because I didn't save. But
I'm not harking on you. I just wanted to know.
No, it's all good to hark on me because I've been like, I'm the one guy that praises Persona and Shin Megami a lot, but I have not played the originals.
Chris, you were like 95% of the Persona fan base.
Simply Dad loves them too.
And then like 99% of the Persona fan base don't even know what the fuck a Shin Megami Tensei is.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I know that you keep mentioning it. I have no idea what the fuck it is.
So the third one is coming out. You should totally play that shit, and I hope they remake 4 somehow.
Shin Megami Tensei is a translation of I want to say like reincarnation of the goddess.
Practically, yeah. It's like reincarnation psychosis.
Yeah, and then they made Shin Megami Tensei If, and then that's what inspired the first Persona game. And then bada bing.
Bada boom.
Isn't there technically like Devil Summoner and Devil Survivor that inspired the shit as well?
Maybe, but I know like.
Well, there's like one Devil Summoner that came out on like the Sega Saturn.
Yeah, the original Devil Summoner, which we still do not have. We have. We have like. I think there's like 4 Devil Summoner games, and we only have 3 of them, and it's the. It's funny. So, Chris, while you were gone,
That's good.
the past 2 dungeons, I beat them in one day.
Oh, dope.
So, now I'm stuck doing like a bunch of social stuff. This guy has like giant nostrils.
He sure does.
Their teacher is dead.
Yeah, I know where you're at. Michael, you told me about the you did the pixel dungeon, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one with the baby, the night
Yeah.
baby. The,
Boss baby.
The boss
Yeah.
baby, yeah.
oh shit. Oh, okay, I thought okay. I guess I have food.
No, that was
Alright.
actually really perfect, Chris. Oh my god. Mary was in pain. I thought you were like worried about her. No, you just have food.
Sorry.
And now the store owner just ran away. He's like, "All right, that's your problem." Now everybody's leaving her.
Oh, well, you and Maria are pretty close now.
We're
But
getting
weirdly, the nurse is still the character that you have the highest social with.
Bye.
honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I was editing that one today, and you went up to level 8.
I see you play this game like I do. Do you actually even deal with the school events, or you just say fuck it? Because I don't know if
What do you mean?
well, like there's clubs and shit. Are you like part of that? Or...
yeah. I can show you.
We played this. We kicked the soccer ball around. Daisuke hates women.
Daisuke hates women. He's at 7. I need to get her up eventually. I legit forgot she was a thing.
I always forget that she exists because we don't focus on her a lot. The nurse is really the nurse is I think the only one rank 8.
I chose band class because I don't know anything about the drama. Or no, is it drama club? The other option? You know what? Who cares? Because we're in the band. We're in the band, guys. We got Dachi at 6.
The murderer.
I mean, we already got the murderer, Michael.
Dachi's frame. No, Dachi set it up.
We already
Or did he?
got the murderer.
When you were talking to the murderer, he was acting crazy. He might just be insane and only killed one person. Dachi killed the others. It's like I can pin it on this fucking crazy kid.
I see where we are.
Yeah, they
Michael has his own little
one.
theories. Game.
I've
I
always
really-
been suspicious of.
Thanks
Dachi.
for
You know what?
watching.
I'm gonna be an asshole for a whole minute. I can't wait until Michael sees the ending,
Yeah,
and that's all I'm gonna
be
leave
right.
it at.
All
I
right.
Because
just-
it's gonna turn out I was right the whole time. That's why it's gonna turn out.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Chris. Are you referring to December or February? Or I'm sorry, like March.
You can do shit in December.
I'm just saying. I've got a pattern now.
For mornings when
I predicted it was Hubie's mom. I'm gonna predict that it's Adachi.
Okay.
What is this?
I'm talking. So I'm just gonna be an ass. I'm talking about the character that we all know about that we don't talk about because we wouldn't have thought about them.
Oh, I know
Just gonna
exactly.
say that.
Okay, I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
doing the December thing though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course we are.
Oh hell yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
Do you remember? The 24th night of September.
This September. Why did I leave? I needed to get a chariot. I got distracted by Mary and her letters.
Jesus
Mary and her
Christ,
beautiful,
Marie.
beautiful eyes.
I mean, they're
Slime.
what are they? Blue. Beautiful.
The cheat.
The Chie.
She ate. You ever hear of HomestarRunner.net?
I've heard of it. I've honestly never watched it.
Good stuff.
Well, I can imagine.
I love
Oh.
this conversation. Have you heard of Homestar? Yeah, good stuff.
Me to you.
Dr. Salt Neo.
The fuck is that?
It's the Matrix, duh.
Alright.
And who's ready for the Matrix? Again.
Oh yeah, there's another one of those coming.
Again.
I've only watched the first one. I think I'm gonna keep it at that. I really liked the first one though.
Yeah, keep it at that. Just keep it at that, please.
I mean, the Animatrix is dope.
I might watch the Animatrix. I've heard good things about Animatrix. I was gonna watch A Silent Voice last night, and then I was fucking tired, so I didn't.
Aw.
So I still haven't seen that.
You
But I
told
will.
me, and that's all good. Michael.
You promised those
You
kids.
promised those fucking children you would watch them. Wait a second.
I would watch them. That's not okay.
So what if Doug Walker like reviewed the Persona anime series?
It's a thing he could do, I guess.
I want to see how he would do that.
Is the anime series good?
Debatable. It really depends on who you are.
I mean, I'd be
I
surprised.
like how
I'd be surprised if you talked about the Persona 3 movie first.
when I did that, I never really saw a lot of footage in the anime, but I did see a little bit when I was doing the little tribute to Mr. Muraka or King Moron. And I like the way he was. I like his design in the show more than I. He just looks like an angry British person.
Yeah.
Or in this game, he looks like a fucking horse.
Also, Yu's fucking hilarious in the anime.
He's hilarious in the anime.
Yeah, Yu's hilarious. I swear, like they decided to give him like all the funniest dialogue.
He's like the shitpost version of what you're supposed to do.
Fuck did the dog go?
I heard that he was kind of like an asshole in the anime. That's from Stuart, I think.
Yes. Oh, great. Well, I gotta wait till the next day.
I saw a clip with Mr. Maruka where I think it's you being introduced to the class, and he's about to fuck you, and then you grab.
Can you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry.
You got cut off again, Michael. It was funny. It was super funny because it sounded like you were just like censoring yourself.
I mean, I don't want to. I don't.
Did I have fucking Emperor?
I'm gonna get annoyed if I keep cutting out. Is that what's happening to me right now?
It only happened during like this sentence. I don't understand.
Well, it's great.
Is it still cutting out?
No, you should say what you're gonna say, and I'll tell you what I heard.
I said I watched a clip from the episode of the anime, just a clip, where Mr. Muraka looks like he is about to smack you in the face, and then you grabs his hand and shakes it instead.
That's fucking funny. He's like, "Hi there, nice to meet you."
That's like some Sakamoto Desuka shit right there.
Yeah, it's just like that's a funny little gag right there.
So what I heard is it sounds like you're censoring. So what I heard is it sounds like you're about to say he like fucks you. I'm like, wait, what?
Wait a second.
Yo, senpai, you have free time? Yeah, Kanji, I'm gonna spend time with my best friend Kanji.
Something like what Persona anime have you been watching, and why are you there, Michael?
I think Kanji is the one that I like the most out of all the characters that join. I think I like. He does. He like you built him up from your stories like he's like a real bro by the end, as you said, and I agree.
Yeah, man.
I like him.
Looks are deceiving when Koopas are involved.
Hey Mario, that's kind of racist.
This is Luigi, but fuck you.
Hey Luigi, that's kind of. Well, I mean that makes sense now.
Well, technically, that's
hey,
Luigi's
I'm
last
home.
name. I love how like he had psychic powers to open it up and close it.
Come on, man, what's a stand?
Your mother's in the hospital.
Is that the creepy guy that we always talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put her there.
It was me.
I did it.
Pushed her down the stairs that you don't have.
Oh, hey, wait. We know the hospital. That's the hospital we work at, right?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Could this be a crossover?
If you don't put a fucking laugh track right there, I swear to God.
I mean, I have a laugh track, and you keep telling me to put it in, but it's never used appropriately.
You know what's great is that while you're playing Persona, you're an actual functioning human being. When I play Persona, it's like, friends, dungeons, fuck everyone else.
Yeah, Stuart, it does seem like a balancing act, Stuart.
Yeah, I have my phone in my left hand and the controller in my right, or I'm just like, alright, let's do this.
Alright, Kanji.
Sorry.
You're being a real Yasuke right now, and I need you to...
You wuss.
Yasuke is my second favorite just because it's fun to shit on him. Yeah, you gotta get Kanji up, man.
I will.
That boy. My son.
My child.
He's the actual murderer, by the way.
The
mother?
kid behind her.
No, the kid.
Yeah, I kind of figured. He's got like kind of murder eyes. So the new episode of Hell of a Boss came out today, and it was really fucking good. You've seen any of them aside from the first one, right, Stuart?
I've only seen the first one.
Gotta watch it, man.
Because I saw, like, I think the second one was like the owl singing, and I realized I don't want to fucking listen to singing. I don't want to see stupid fucking people remixing the song and putting it on YouTube and saying an analysis of the naked owl.
Well, just fucking watch the episode then. Don't watch the analysis.
It's gonna be in my recommended fees where it says Game Theory. Is the owl the purple guy from Five Nights at Freddy's?
You have like so many fucking videos on the watch that your recommendations have to be fucking. I also watch videos on the Duck Brigade. I added shit to the watch later list today.
I literally forgot all about that. I have it all as a.
There are
download.
900 videos on that list, Stuart.
Do I really? 9 million videos on that list.
I watched one that you had on there where it was just like Charlie Brown, his voice actor got released from prison.
Oh my god.
I feel bad because it's not funny at all. It's a really sad video. It's just like, I didn't know that happened.
You can't just like say Charlie Brown gets out of prison, voice actor gets out of prison without telling me what the fuck that, like, is that a real thing? Like, what's up?
He was like, I think he was just like, what's the
He was
video?
in prison, and now he's not in prison, so...
He was basically losing his mind. I think he was like on drugs, and I think he started threatening people, including law enforcement. And he got in trouble for that.
He couldn't kick the ball.
This is real, right? This isn't just like some bullshit.
It's real. There's a big interview with him. He was in there for a couple of years. What were you about to say about that? I'm sorry, Stuart.
Is that
like the YouTube videos?
I have like YouTube Premium, so I don't use the watch later anymore. I just put everything in downloads. So.
Oh, gotcha.
I need to find time to delete all 900 million of them.
Yeah, I didn't scroll down at all. I just saw the number because I videos to it because I actually did want to watch 3 videos later.
Yeah.
And then I just clicked on the list and I saw it said 800 something videos.
800 billion.
That's like the stupid Smash Bros. One of where there was a time where watch later made sense. You know, it was 1 or 2, and you're like, I'll actually watch them, and then you never do.
Yeah, I mean, I have a watch later list, and there's some stuff that's on there but I do think I'll look at my watch later. That is.
All right, Michael.
But
it is time.
Not right
for you
now.
to fucking get on your the browser because you keep cutting out.
Fuck.
So how are you?
I'm doing decent. This week was rough.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but yeah, I understand.
Yeah, man, I guess I have a tendency of caring too much about stuff that doesn't matter.
Same.
Okay. Hope this is better.
Same.
Yep, you sound better. All right, do I have a Shiza? Do I have a Shiza in here, guys? Am I looking for a Shiza? Hello?
Hi, what's up?
Alrighty.
I don't know, Stuart, do you? By the way, after this, you might want to end this one and start another one.
Do I have a...
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Do I have a Legion? Oh, I got a Legion in here, guys. Hello? Legion.
You gotta download the audio that Olivia sent.
Yeah, so real talk, dad sneezes are a real thing.
Dances.
Excuse me? What?
Dad sneezes, they're like a real thing.
Yeah, I think
Your sneeze changed when you had a kid, so now it's a completely different sneeze.
Yeah, it is a completely different sneeze. It has not been... I don't know what the fuck happened.
I feel like I'm slowly, getting my dad's sneeze, and I'm scared.
Yeah, it's not about having a kid. I think it's over time, where you just you just explode. But
I have an aggressive sneeze for sure.
Yeah, mine is seriously aggressive. For some reason at school, some women's sneezes were like, hey! It's just like a little tiny thing, and I'm like, how the fuck? It makes me just want to run up and drop kick them out a window onto a mattress where they're safe and no harm goes to them.
Doing Dusk. You and Dasuke might go along really well.
Who?
Daisuke. Oh, Olivia, I said thank you for sending the audio. Olivia sent a
He says
message.
thank you.
He sent me a message because I like the audio didn't work for. Says sorry again for the inconvenience. It's like Olivia's literally sending me work that she didn't, that for something she wasn't part of, and is apologizing.
Yeah, that's how we work.
Oh yeah, guys, look at that.
I appreciate it. And it's all good. No, there was no rush.
Woohoo!
No, it's all good. It's just the problem is that I am terrible with technology to a degree. So like sending shit, I have no clue. So she does, so that's why she does it.
Gotcha. I appreciate it. I'll
I gotta get a Neko
downloading all of it right
Shogun,
now.
guys. She wants me
Got
to
the
get a
Shogun?
fucking cat, guys.